All right. It is 10:37 p.m. at nighttime. It is what is today? I believe it's the 28th, 29th. What is today? I can't even remember what day it is because every single day seems to be the same. Today is date. Today is the 29th of April and is two, 2020. It is 10:38 right now. And I'm going to say this. I'm like so many people throughout the country right now. I don't think I'm going to be killed by the coronavirus itself. I think what I'm mostly going to be killed by is the boredom of being in the lockdown. I've been unemployed. You know, I don't know how everyone else is faring during this quarantine. I mean, some people are really, really scared about getting sick. Some people are really scared about losing their jobs. I mean, for me, I'm not really all threatened by it. I have worked in a good job as full time as a line cook at Red Lobster, which I get good benefits. I'm only temporarily laid off. Even though there's a possibility I might not get my job back, I can still look around for work elsewhere, and I have money coming in from unemployment and I have money saved up. It's just trying to find things to do every single day and not being bored out of your fucking mind. That is really what is getting to me. And I've been doing research on understanding what it is that you can do during this time in which you're quarantined and there's nothing going on, in which you can't go shopping, you cannot go out to eat, you can't go to clubs, you just got to stay at home. Some people are cooking, which I like to do. Some people like to go and clean stuff around the house. Some people like watching programs on Netflix or YouTube. I've been doing that, but I still am just so bored out of my fucking mind. Okay? I don't know what I'm not too sure what else I might be able to do right now. I mean, being able to go ahead and keep myself busy doing certain things like selling clothes or shoes on eBay, even though I have a limited amount of stuff in which I want to sell, and just trying to figure out other things I can sell with my father, and waiting for a DJ mixer to come in and some speakers so I can do more of my DJing, which will be great. It's come to a point now in which almost every single day I'm struggling not to be bored. At least when I was working, I was able to enjoy more so the things that I've been taking way too much well, relaxation time to indulge myself into. I mean, watching movies I appreciate more when I have it at the end of the day of work. Smoking weed right now, like what I'm doing, is something that I'm doing more often because it keeps me from not being bored, to be honest with you. Now I can understand why certain places in which, say, the ghetto or all these bumfuck towns in which there's nothing going on, why a lot of people go ahead and do drugs because there's nothing to do. Now, I'm not saying I would ever want to go further into doing meth or cocaine or heroin or any of these heavy drugs. I know people personally who had their lives destroyed by these, but I've noticed I've been smoking more regularly. Just not because, I guess, how can I put it? Not because I have to, but it's because it's a way for me just as an escape from the boredom. Yeah, I don't know. It's like what else is there to do? I live in a place in which there's nothing to do, there's nothing going on, even before the virus came on in. We had a little fair and we had some restaurants and we had some clubs and we have some casinos, but now that's all pretty much done and over with. The only things you can pretty much do right now is you can go for a walk or go for a bike ride. But then, which is great, taking care of doing those little simple things. But now it can become so redundant. The things that you used to enjoy because it was able something for you to ease out, relax after work, after you were putting in a good day's work. See, that's why for me, I'm a person that likes to keep himself busy. I would, it's not, and I realize that with myself when I'm working, and even especially this right now, it's not having too much to do as far as work or anything that kills me. It's not having anything to do. Sorry, it's just this bug or whatever that's getting into the light. That's just kind of distracting. And man, I kind of think sometimes I'm just going a little crazy staying inside the house all the time. I don't know how I would be able to do it as far as being someone who's in solitary confinement in prison. If you're, hey, crazy man. Well, I'm not necessarily crazy and I know, but sometimes I feel as though I am going a little crazy given all the redundance of things that's been going on. It's just, I don't know, man. I think that for me, what would really want to convince me to go ahead and make a petition to the government about opening the state of California again? It's not just to get our jobs back, but just so we can actually have things to do. You can only go ahead and keep people locked inside their house forever. Otherwise, they're going to go crazy. I'm not at that point yet, but sometimes I feel as though I am. Maybe I'll just smoke a little bit of this weed, just to kind of calm down a little bit. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff right there. Man. I understand that certain people are taking more part of apps such as TikTok and really just enjoying themselves making these short videos. For me, that doesn't really interest me. You know, it's just I don't have that much of a short attention span. Okay, I like something that's longer, more detailed. Okay, and like I said before, I can only go ahead and watch Netflix or doing these YouTube videos for such a long time because otherwise, if I'm just staying at home in front of a computer screen all day, I can that just gets boring to me. I need to work my smoke rings. Well, whatever. What else is more that I can say? Hopefully, this thing doesn't last too much longer. I'm hoping to get my job back at Red Lobster on May 31st of this month. But in the meantime, I gotta figure out what else can I really do. As long as I have this, I have little things to do during the day, my exercises. I guess I have to figure out more things to sell on eBay and also just getting the mixer, my speaker system coming in for doing my DJing. That'll help me out as far as keeping me busy in the meantime. So we'll see how it goes. So I don't know what you guys are feeling right now, but I'm a person that is just being really, really bored out of his fucking mind. And sometimes I can feel as though I'm just losing it being inside the house. That's why I know I gotta be outside and doing something, otherwise I'll go crazy. So, do you have any other suggestions what I could do in order to keep myself busy in the meantime so that you won't have to go crazy? and you can still be productive during your time, then go ahead and comment on this video, share what you have to say. Anyways, I'm out for tonight, guys. I'm going to smoke the rest of this. I'm going to go to bed. See y'all later. Bye-bye.